So yeah, I messed up. Tried to do something that was not meant to happen. Apparently, teaching a warrior how to use a spell is a lot harder than teaching a magician how to use an axe, as it turns out. So, I deleted the previous version of this character and started from scratch. Probably didn't need to, but what the heck.
Hammer and anvil! Tempered by victory.
Okay. I need to spec in down here to increase his attack speed. That's objective number 1. So in order to get there, we're going to eat through the regenerate life arc and just eat into that. That's probably not as important, but we'll see what happens. This is probably going to be more important to the warrior, as I have a feeling most of his attacks are going to be quote-unquote area of effect damage types. Just a gut feeling, if you will. This is where we're going to end up for the armor. I would kind of like to spec into single-handed weapons, just because I have a feeling that I'm going to be using a club or an axe and a shield most of the time. Just a gut feeling. Might spec into rage. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That is going to be a thing. The extra strength points and the maximum life are kind of important. But what's going to be more important is getting down here to this jewel socket, because there are potentially things down here that I'm probably going to end up using. Probably not that. Because my options are to either go straight this way, link off down here, or link off up here. Trying to link off up here where the druid would normally be is just not going to do me any good. It's just not. Okay, that actually might be worth it. I wish this was somewhere over here. My monk would love that. Actually, I think they have... Yeah, they kind of have a version of that somewhere over there anyway. But you're getting sidetracked, so let's refocus. Let's see. Totems, maybe. We'll see what happens. That's kind of a lot of points to get to that, though. Well, not really. In fact, it's actually on the way to the other thing that I need. Kind of. Sort of. Those are low life skills. That's leeched, maybe. We'll see what happens there. I'm going to have to consider a lot of what the warrior has to offer, but I'm really going to be honest. I'm sitting here thinking about how slow this guy friggin' attacks. And there is a very decent part of my being that is telling me to go over here. For the movement speed and the straight up attack speed. I don't give a rip about projectile damage. Yeah. It's literally just like, this guy moves so goddamn slow that you basically need to hit all of your attack speed and attack power modifiers just to make him viable. And actually, it might end up being worth it. Yeah, so okay, maybe getting down here would be the best idea. Probably gonna outright avoid those two personally. Yeah. Probably gonna go there. We'll see what happens with the rage thing. I don't know. Warcry, we'll look into that, I guess. These are for your resistances. That sounds cool, but I don't know if that turns them into one-handed weapons or not. I wish they had a note down there that referenced whether these are still considered two-handed weapons according to the stats or not. Not again. Actually, it might end up being worth it. 21 minutes of you guys being behind me by about 2 minutes. This is my fault. I should have. I should have waited for the Pal World episode this morning to upload, but I stupidly wanted to rush into things. There's probably going to be a time skip. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. That, or I'm going to take a 20-minute break and come back into this once Pal World is uploaded. I'm starting to wonder why I even upload those, because nobody watches them. But How about I learn to unmute my mic before I say something important? Oh my god. The perk that I was just hovering over, this one right here, doesn't really sound that impressive until you actually get to the numbers. That's an 80% increase. That's an additional 80% of your equipped body armor. So if you're focused mostly on damage reduction and health regen, which is most likely what we're going to be looking at here, and actually I probably will build back up this way a little bit, but not into... We're not going spells. If I do anything, it's just going to be for the health regen. That's it. Oh, and the area effect damage, maybe. More so, probably the fire damage. Forget your block chance. I'm probably actually going to end up ditching the shield. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of health regeneration, reducing mana costs. I am not converting to life costs. I don't have the brain for that. Yes, that's right. I just openly admitted to being a little dumb. I don't really care. This is probably more what the warrior is going to need, is area of effect damage. And probably a lot of it. I can see potentially that being a thing. Damage while carrying a shield. Okay, well maybe... I just need to wait and see what happens, really. Kind of just waiting to get into it, because I'd like Pal World to be uploaded, my Pal World daily thing to be uploaded first. If you want to go check that out, it's me and my fiance playing this time. It's not just me. And we're going to be doing more of that kind of content, which means that the daily stuff is going to be pre-recorded on her days off, because more because I want to be able to focus more streaming on Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2 and a couple other games, and some other content that's not even game related, like, for example, cooking. I'm actually quite the little cook, but I do mostly home cooking. It's not stuff for, like, I'm not gonna jump on binging with Babish any day soon, I'll put it that way. Most people would probably find my recipes to be fairly repugnant, but no.
Foul beast!
Getting real tired of that. Look, I'm sure there are people who can play Rolling Slam out this early in the game just fine. I am not one of those people. So let's go explore the rest of the map. Maybe we find a chest that has something I can actually use to improve my survivability. Otherwise, this run is done before it even begins. And we're just going to go back to working on the chipmunk. Out of my face. Well, we'll try it. I mean, there is 100% a way I can pull this character through. Yeah, I could go back to the character selection screen pop into friggin' Xbox controllers and drag this little bastard through to his social access point. So, one way or the other, we're gonna get there.
We need your strength. Is that you? Stay back. Don't do this. Out of mana.
Actually, wasn't that bad.
I'm sorry, Brannock. It was me or you.
Okay, nope. Where is it? Oh, 77% on Pal
Please
World.
come inside. Father, you're...
Where have you been, lad? It's a wicked soul.
Oh yeah, I forgot. If he plays the
There's a
warrior,
beast
this
of
guy is your
particular
dad.
dark. Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer,
Bone
as Finn
Shatter
calls it,
or Earthquake.
we'd be indebted to you.
You know what? Earthquake it is.
Anything take your
You know,
fancy?
you'd think this guy being your main character's dad would get you a discount at his store, right? Wrong! The guy is definitely Mr. Burns if Mr. Burns could be in a video game. Without actually having Mr. Burns. Oh, let's see. No, don't want that. Oh, let's... Boots, maybe. That's a pretty viable option.
You'll survive well in that.
Probably just keep the shield on that we have on here and also on here.
That'll be useful.
Get the garbage out of my inventory. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna need a belt. Well, first off, we're going to ask the question.
That'll pack a punch.
And yes, yes, I can. Well, I guess that was a stupid decision on my part. That's okay. Bye.
Stick to the carrots.
The Count must die for what he has done to us.
yeah. That would help too. And you. Yes, I know I need to be level 12. You're going to be well past level 12 before you get to where you actually need that. Eternal Flame, fast forward. Blah. That's going to be relevant later. Oh no, it'll definitely be relevant later. I saw a lot of fire skills in the yeah. Okay. So first, I already have one of those somewhere. Do we have something that'll increase its speed? Gems, remove that. Let's see. Rolling Slam. Martial Tempo does. Good. That makes it do less damage if you are dual wielding. However, that's not going to matter. Ignite, ignite, blah, blah, blah. There we go. And just like that, we've recovered the damage. The damage penalty is nullified effectively. It's faster, and we've got an additional 10%, albeit a smaller attack area.
Welcome
Which
to the
is
camp.
fine.
I know you. I fear that our land.
It's fine. Bye.
We will survive this. I swear it.
We'll be alright, I guess.
Dodge this!
You know what? This might make me an idiot for thinking this way, but I'm thinking this is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, I click on something and it dies. That's kind of the point. So...
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters
I doubt I'm going to use most of them, to be honest. Okay, maybe that one. No, we're not going down that rabbit hole again. If a warrior class cannot... I'm going to say this is going to piss a lot of people off. If a warrior class cannot survive on its own 2 feet without relying on some other class's gimmick, then one of 3 things is true. You suck at playing the character, which is obvious. The character's skills suck, or the gameplay sucks. Okay? And by the way, sucking at playing as the character includes messing up on the builds. Alright? I'm not just saying that you don't know how to dodge roll or some stupid thing like that or avoid an attack. I'm saying you suck at building your character. So if my build sucks that bad, okay, I need to take it on the chin, recognize when I need to fix it. Okay, that's an example of something that needs to be fixed. Needing to fix the area damage. And recognize where my area attack button is.